In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we are hereby gathered to address the world regarding a major event that will take place around the 27th of July 2024. Under the leadership of Sheikh Muhammad al-Muntaqa, General Caliph of the Murid community, who is among the 500 most influential personalities around the world, and under the leadership of Sheikh Ahmad Makhtar, his younger brother, and Khalif of Sheikh Muhammad al-Mustafa, who was the first heir of Sheikh Ahmad Bamba Mbake Khadimur Rasul. We are addressing the world to inform them, to inform the world that we are about to celebrate the centennial of Sheikh Ahmad Bamba since his return to Allah back in 1927, according to the Gregorian calendar, but in Wamsashin, as we call it in Arabic, which coincides with the Hijri calendar, which will be the Wamtashin, coming up, coinciding with July 19th, 2024. I have on my right Sheikh Abdul Aziz Mbake, who is the chairman of this committee, who is my cousin, and also on my right, Sheikh Abdullah Mbake Gaine Fatma, who is the communications director of this committee and of this event, which will take place from the 13th of July to the 21st of July. And further on my right, I have Serigne Ousmane Mbake, who is the chair of this committee also, the co-chair of this committee, who is in charge of dispatching the different tasks that we are assigned to perform in perfection. So we are celebrating the centennial. 100 years ago, Sheikh Ahmad Bamba assigned his son, Sheikh Muhammad al-Mustafa, and commanded him to take his body to Touba, here where we are speaking from, the capital of the Murids. Something that we thought could never happen because of the confrontation between the French colonial power for a duration of 33 years between Sheikh Ahmad Bamba himself and the colonial power. For 33 years, this man waged the greatest non-violent war in human history. And for this reason, he was under the subject of extreme persecution in the hands of the French colonial power, in detention, in exile in Gabon for almost 8 years, back to Senegal, in Mauritania for almost 4 to 5 years, and then in house arrest in Chaine, Jolof, then in Diourbel for 15 years. So all in all, we are talking about 33 years during which this man refused to shed blood. And he commanded his disciples throughout the world, up to today, to wage a peaceful war and engage a dialogue between us and those who think we are on the wrong path. We are about to enter the phase of interfaith dialogue. He had the mission to convey to the world because he was a servant of the messenger of God, Khadimur Rasul. And the messenger of God, peace be upon him, received the Quran through divine revelation. He could not have written the Quran. He did not write the Quran. And I'll give you one example. The Quran says, we have sent down iron, in which there is great might. You go to chapter 57 of the Quran, verse 26. The messenger of God said, that Allah told him, we have sent down iron. Today, in the scientific world, all scientists agree that iron, even though is found in the earth, is not originated from the earth, but was sent down from above. How could the messenger of God know this particular detail about the metal called hadith in Arabic? And for that reason, the Sheikh himself, in response to that fine and subtle indication in the Quran, when he was about to go to the colonial court in 1895, went through Koki and asked for a steel tablet. A steel tablet going back to the Quran itself, who said, we have sent down iron. These are fine details that we must investigate with care to be able to convey that to the world so that the world understands what we are conducting, what we are doing. So it'll be opening on the 13th of July in Touba, then in Louga, and in Dakar, where we will invite the diplomatic corps to attend the exhibitions, I should say, that will be highlighted and where we'll exhibit things you have never seen. We'll explain things you have never heard about this man and the greatest nonviolent war that was ever waged in the history of humankind. Therefore, the Magals itself, which was held by Sheikh Muhammad Mustafa under the command of his father, Sheikh Ahmad Bamba Mbake, will be held here in Touba, which will mark the closing ceremony after the 21st, of course, here in Touba on July the 27th, 2024. With those remarks, I remain yours for any questions that might be asked for those who are in Sub-Saharan Africa, in Europe, and in North America, and Latin America. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.